to Mithya World. We are started our TCS NQT preparation sheet for 2026. We are in last video we solve one question non-repeating element. If you are not watching this video, please watch this. For today, we are solving the next question rotate an array by D element. So the question given is given an array rotate the array to the left counterclockwise direction by the D step where D is positive integer. Do not mention change in the array in place. So in input they give us an array 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and D is equals to 2. What D is equals to 2 means we have to rotate the array to the left by the D element. Means we just have to change the first two element and put it to the back of the array. Means we just take two element from the start of the array and join to the end of an array. You see here 3, 4, 5 and the remaining array element maintaining the same state. Like we are take one example 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 which is an array and D is equals to 0. So the current array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and mentioning we have to rotate the array by two elements 1 and 2. So in this what we have to do just take 1 and 2 and join it to the last of an array means after the 5. So what we are doing here 1 and 2 at the last of the array and the remaining array element are maintaining the state 3, 4, 5. Here is 3, 4, 5 maintaining the state. So this problem are solved using the three way. There is in one simple way just we have to rotate an array by d time. After that the second method is using the temp variable. We are creating one vector named temp of the d size in which what we are storing the d element for the element. After that we push back to the original array at the last. So we see first the edge cases of the problem. What are the edge cases? If the d is equals to uh, the d is equals to 0, then we have to do nothing. If d is equals to n, then also do nothing. Because if d is equals to 0, they don't use the rotation. And if the d is equals to n, what, if d is equals to n, then n means here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. N is equals to 5. And what happens if we rotate the array by 5 times? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to rotate array. The array 1 are rotate and move at same position. Need to rotate and move at same position. Means 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 5 itself. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 itself. Likewise 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 itself. In this way, these are to the edge cases which we are discussing about. Now the question is that if the size of an array is suppose 5, here is enough 5, and if the question gives the rotate array by 12 times, suppose there is in 12 times, then what we have to do, we have to rotate array by 12 times. If one is rotated 12 times, then what happened there? 1, 2, what happened? Then 1, 2, 3, 4, then again 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10, 11, and 12 here. So instead of doing this rotation 12 times, what we are doing, we just calculating the modular division. By simplifying the rotation, We just calculate the modular division. What happened in this case? We have d is equals to 12, and what modular division n, and what is the size of our array is 5. So its answer becomes 2. So instead of rotating the array 12 times, we just rotate the array 2 times. 2 times rotate. Instead of rotating the array by 12 times, we just rotate an array only 2 times. So in this case, what here happen is one rotate 2 times. So that is simple. After that, then we see first code. First code is just simple like that. We take a temp variable in this. We just store the first first two element. Suppose we just take this example. In this, what if the case is array given as 1 2 3 4 5 and d is equals to 2. So we just have to store 1 and 2 in a temp variable, and after storing this element in temp variable, we move 3 4 to the starting of an array. Like the 3 are present, like in this case 3 are present at index 2, 4 are present at index 3, and 5 are present at index 4. So in step 2, we have to do 3 at index 0, 4 at index 1, and 5 at index 2. So in this, question, what we are doing, firstly finding out the first element, because the d is equals to 2, sorry, d is equals to the, so in this we finding out the first two element. So first two element is 2. We have to 2. So we are right here 10 is equals to 1 comma 2. Suppose this is our array and we storing our things as a 1 and 2. Then what we are doing? We transfer the remaining element to the starting of an index. So we transfer here. 3 is at 2 index, so 3 is transferred to index 0. 4 is at 3 index, we transfer it to the first index. At 5 at index 4, we transfer it to the 0 1 2 second index. So the new array become, so our new array become r r is equals to 3 comma 4 comma 5, right? So this is our array. After step 2, and in the last step, what we have to do in last step, suppose this is our last step, just copy this temp to the last of the array. Copy this temp to last of the array. What we are doing, r is equals to 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 1 comma 2, 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 1 comma 2. So in this way we rotate our array. So this is the basic approach we are discussing about, but this is not optimal solution. Now we are solving the optimal solution, as the space complexity is O of 1 and time complexity is O of n. In this case, we just have to know the basic of the reversal, how we reverse. If the interviewer asks, you don't have to use the STL, then we are able to write the reverse function. So what we are doing here is the given array is our 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So what we have to do in our first step, we just have to reverse first two element. It means why first two element? Because d is equals to 2, that we have to reverse just first two element. First two element like 2 comma 1, and the remaining are as it is 3 comma 4 comma 5. Okay, so this is our first second step. After that, what we have to do, reverse the element after d is equals to the element after the value of d, means we are rotating first the element are this, the n minus d element means the remaining element. So in this step it becomes 2 comma 1 1, it becomes 4 comma 3 4 5 comma 4 comma 3. So this is our second step, and at last reverse the total array, it becomes 3 comma 4 comma 5 comma 1 comma 2. So in this way we are solving our problem very efficiently. Just simple is that firstly we have to rotate our first two element, the first two element that we have to rotate, it become 1 2, then we have to rotate our remaining element 3 4 5. So in this it become 4 5 4 3, and at last we have to rotate it all the element in array. So we get our rotated element. So without any extra space, we are reverse the array. Now we code it. So firstly base case if, and we are finding int and it equals to ARR dot 5 4 and it equals to 0, then with that when we find the value of d, int d is equals to d, sorry not int, we just have to d is equals to d d modulo n. Okay, so reverse ARR comma first d element in first step. This is our step 1. In step 1 we just have to rotate the first d element, like one of the second step, step 2, reverse the element after d, so d comma n, and in step 3 total array from 0 to n and minus 1 and minus 1. Yes, now we are just writing the void rotate, sorry, reverse vector in and ARR comma int starting index int ending index. So I, yes, is less than, we reverse it. Swap ARR starting index ARR ending index. So start plus plus and minus just simple as that. Now we compile it. अरे यार Sorry. We are yes, we are opening the brackets, which is not the correct. The submitted answer and check whether our answer is correct or not. So yes, we successfully submit our answer. We just revise one time what we are doing. We check our n is equals to means size of an array. Then we check if the array size is 0, then we return. Then we check our modular division just to avoid the multiple rotation. Means if there is a value greater than the size of an array, then we have to rotate it by multiple times. So to reduce the rotation, we just use the modulo operation. Then we reverse first to d element. Then after in step 2, we are rotating the element after the d, after this element. Then we reverse total array. In this way, we find our rotate and the element using reversal method. So the time complexity of this question is time complexity is O of n, and the space complexity is O of 1, as we are not using any extra space. So thank you for the today's video.